Edgar, it's your turn. Say hello, Edgar.
Hi.
Hi. Nice picture.
Thank you.
And Vincent, it's your turn.
Hello.
Hey there, Vincent.
Hello.
And Isaiah, he commented on Google Classroom. Anyone been in touch with Isaiah?
I'll call him.
He's on right now because he was making a comment on Google Classroom, but I don't know if he's in the meet yet.
All right, I'll text him.
Thank you, Tomas. All right, so let me talk to the rest of you for a moment. Go ahead and make sure you understand how the functions work on the bottom. If you tap the bottom, you can change your layout. Has anyone, and if you want to speak, go ahead and unmute yourself. And if someone starts speaking, if you could just wait your turn so we can all hear each other.
Yes,
Has
ma'am.
anyone been doing this with any other teachers yet?
No.
Your first one?
Yep.
How exciting. I've been doing a couple of these with, we did a teacher meeting where we used this, and I had a different event I did last week with my church. So it's I think really kind of special because it's the only way we have to connect with each other right now. So I just wanted to let you know, starting next week, we're actually going to have a schedule each day for your classes. And you're going to be connecting. Okay, it's time to mute yourselves, everyone.
All right.
This is information.
Give me a secretary.
Yeah. Go ahead, Kelsey. Take notes.
Take notes? Oh God, no. Not me. It didn't mean
It's
me.
just like in elementary, Kelsey. Just do it.
I didn't do
also-
anything in secretary.
If you guys have questions or comments while I'm talking, go ahead and use the chat bar on the side. You can be typing in that as I talk if you want. And if you have questions, I can answer them as I see them on there. But starting next week, we will be having a regular, excuse me, we'll be having a regular schedule for your classes. It's not finalized yet. They're still making sure it is the best and what they want it to be. But the draft that I've seen, it's going to be sort of like a block schedule where you have 3 classes in the morning every other day. So we would meet on here, for example, Monday, Wednesday. And I'm going to be presenting through the screen. So sometimes we'll have a live discussion. Sometimes I'll be presenting and teaching you through the screen. But it's just a way for us to at least connect twice a week to make sure everybody's doing okay, and then for you to, keep learning something while you're at home. Let me check your comments here. Ashley, can you say hello? I didn't hear you earlier.
Hi.
Hey there, Ashley. Hi, Ashley. And Zephyr, any word on Zephyr or Javier?
Javi hasn't answered. I don't know about Zephyr.
All right. So I'm glad we did this because it helped me figure out to use the Google Meet link. I wasn't sure how to do that, so I'm glad that's the main thing we got accomplished this morning. Any questions you guys have for me about anything at this point?
What time do we have to wake up?
Just come in.
I don't know that yet, so just be checking your email today and tomorrow because they are going to be sending the schedule out to you. Either I'll send it to you or the school will send it to you.
Will it be early? Like very early?
It'll be within like regular school hours, yes. And since this is your first period, it will be the earliest one.
Oh. Like how? 8 o'clock in the morning early?
It's not final yet, so I'm just not going to say anything.
What if I join the call, have a sleep?
Was that Thomas? Thomas, what?
What happens if I fall asleep on the call because it's early?
Yeah, because it's too early.
You know what's good about it? It's going to give everybody, including me, teachers and students, a schedule, a little bit of normalcy in this unusual time.
Mhm.
So if you could just look at it that way, it's just going to kind of give you a routine and a schedule, and that's going to help the time go by faster.
No.
Does anybody
But-
I don't want a schedule.
Sorry. For your own good.
Schedules are.
Stanley, if you could show us your face. We don't need to see your game. Thanks.
Multitasking.
It's entertaining. There. Oh my god.
There's his face.
That's
Right.
Stanley?
Oh, he's so
Yeah.
cute.
I
How's
did
You could all hit your mute button, please. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Any word on Zephyr? I still haven't heard his voice.
Mm-mm.
Okay, and then Gustav. As far as practice records, pass offs, any questions about that?
Are we gonna have to play on like the chat? Like as a
Oh,
Not
yeah.
Okay, so you may have seen a lot of these
Zay's joining right now.
video ensembles with choirs and instruments and things.
oh my gosh.
And then I
Sorry.
shared one with you.
Stop.
Yeah.
Isaiah, say hello.
Mm-mm.
Just say hi, Isaiah. I need to know you're live.
Hi.
Hey there. Good. Thank you, Isaiah.
So
Um,
sad.
But as far as your question, Tomas, no, we're not going to be trying to play as an ensemble. Those things that you may have seen on the news, those are done like they're professionally produced. And besides not having the software technology to accomplish that for our class, like there's a delay in the sound. As you've heard, just with our talking, there's kind of an overlap. So if we tried that with our instruments, it wouldn't sound good and it wouldn't be productive. Not like
It'd
the-
be beautiful.
Definitely here, but he's not.
But just to give you a foreshadowing, I am going to ask you guys to do an element of performance with this. So actually, I'm just gonna put it out there right now. Actually, I'm going to be asking. I haven't decided how many. I'm going to start with 2. Stanley, I need to see your face, buddy.
Oh, okay.
No
I
more
was watching the news.
You want to use it in your own house.
Probably
You have your own TV.
This is important. Okay.
Stanley, turn the camera around,
weather?
please.
Ooh, it's gonna be sunny on Saturday.
Yeah, it is.
My room's literally a bajillion
Hey,
degrees.
Zephyr, can you say hello in the audio?
Audrey.
I'm bajillion.
Oh god.
Zephyr, can you say hello out loud, please?
Unmute yourself.
How does it work if I play?
Yeah, hover over the bottom of the screen, Zephyr, and then you'll see the
Hello,
microphone icon.
hello.
Say it again, Zephyr. Say your name.
Hello, hello.
Is that Zephyr? Is that Zephyr?
That was Edgar.
Okay. All right, let me go back to the class. And everybody, if you could just take your finger and tap the microphone icon and mute yourself.
Okay.
Just for a moment.
Ah.
Tomas, especially you.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, good. Thank you. And I can see who's muted and who's not, just so you know. You can all see that too. Okay, so as I was saying, I do think it would work to have 1 or 2 of you perform through this live meet. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to be assigning you each who's going to perform at the next session. So start us out next week, and I'll let you know whether it's Monday or Tuesday. I'm just going to call on Edgar and Ivan. You're going to perform first next week.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
So what you're going to do, my goal for you guys is to give you an experience with music in the middle of your day, because you're going to be having a lot of assignments and homework that is probably typing, a lot of work on your iPad. So I just want this time to be something for us to just experience music together.
Precise.
So what you're going to do, Edgar and Ivan, during our session next week, our first session, there's probably going to be 2 sessions next week. So for the first one, Edgar, I just want you to play anything that you want to share with us. So it doesn't have to be pass off material. It can be anything, Edgar. This is your chance.
Your time to shine.
I have a question about this.
So then, Ivan, same thing for you. If you guys can figure out how to play together, whether you do that through FaceTime and record it before we meet and share it with us in the meeting, you can try that. Or if you,
Ivan's Wi-Fi sucks, so there's gonna be a delay.
okay.
We'll post
yeah.
it on YouTube.
Ivan, you can do a solo then, but it can be just anything you want.
Alright.
Thank you.
Anything you want. And then people that aren't muted, you need to press the mute button, please. I'm gonna start calling you out. Audrey, press your mute button. Delani, mute. Thank you. Vincent Violet, are you alive still?
Yes.
All right, can you mute yourselves? Okay, all right. So I'm checking the chat here and just seeing some joking, not any real questions. Anything else, everyone?
Miss Perdon, will we ever return to school, you think?
If you want my honest perspective from what, I'm sure you guys have been watching the news, right?
Yes.
Like probably too much.
Yeah.
And
No.
And there's not been a final decision, but there already has been talk from the governor himself that we may not return to school.
What about pass-offs and stuff?
Yeah, so, whoa, how did that microphone get on again, Tomas? Thank you for that question, Kelsey. Kelsey asked about pass-offs. I'm not, as you probably have figured out, it's just harder to do the pass-offs through video.
Yes.
Yes, a lot.
And
I'm trying to do a blue book, but I can't.
yeah, so I just encourage you to keep playing your instrument. Just want you to keep playing it so that you're not losing your skills with your fingers and your amateur and your...
So no pass-offs?
That's... Stanley, can you let me talk and hit your mute button, please? I want you to keep working on your musicianship. I want you to keep practicing doing the pass-offs as you are able. I want you to keep working on your goals with the power book. But realistically, it's hard to keep expecting those every week with just the issues of loading. And not even those of you that have been able to send them to me and load them successfully. If things don't go well, I mean, you're basically teaching yourselves, and with my feedback, you can keep working on it. I do want you to keep doing that, but my focus for you going forward is really just to give you an experience together every week. So I'll give you more details later. And with that, Zephyr, it's time to say goodbye, and I will be in touch, and we'll see each other again next week.
What time?
Bye, everybody. You can
Wait, what
sign off.
time?
What time?
I don't know yet because we're still finalizing the schedule. So just check your email.
Wait, so is there pass-off this week?
This week, yes.
Jacob,
No!
when you get to play.
I have nothing to do.
And you may sign off now. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Tune in next news.